Yo, what up guys, F2P here, and this is day 22 of the Noob to Pro series season 2, a brand new account. We are trying to get to the pro level by beating early game content until we get to Ultra Nightmare. In today's episode, I wanted to focus again on the campaign, this time for a different reason now. A lot of people are asking because of the current event that is going on right now, where you have an extra chance to pull a legendary because of the portal is showing right there. If you pull a legendary from your sacred shard, you have a chance that you get a double one. Pull one, get one for free. So I've been getting this question in Discord and everywhere asking, should I pull my legendary? Should I pull my legendary or my sacred shard? Everybody wants to pull their sacred shard. Let me be careful not to click this button by mistake, because I am of the opinion that the best time to pull your sacred shard is when there's a 2x event. And also, if you're new to the game and you don't know what I'm talking about, is when you have a double chance of getting legendaries. So right now is a 6% chance of getting legendary from your sacred shard. When you come here and you see a 12% chance of getting legendary, that's the best time to pull your sacred shard, at least for the early mid game or even up to late game. That's what I still do on my main account. So why am I talking about this? Is because today I was able to head over to the campaign, which is the best source of sacred shard as an early game player. The best source is for you to finish normal campaign. You get a void shard right there as a reward. When I say finish, I mean you have to 3-star it with 2 champions. You have to fight the battle like this with either 1 or 2 champions in order to get these 3 stars. So get the 3 stars done on all of them. Normal campaign, you get a void shard, that's easily done. Hard campaign, that's a little bit tricky, but it will take time for you to do it. I always recommend new people who are playing the game to take a 4-man team and beat it just like I did. I beat it to a 4-man team, and it's today that I went back to hard campaign and begin to 3-star it. It's today that I went to brutal campaign and went all the way back to the beginning and begin to 3-star it. Why? Because right now all my gear on my Terrell is 16. All my gear on my Kill is 16, and they have masteries. So there is no chance in hell that I'm failing any of these battles. Why am I saying this? Because usually people come into these battles when their kill is still level 12 gear and they begin to try to 3-star it when you still have level 12 gear on your kill. That's not the best time, because you might end up wasting energy or not even be able to complete it. So the best time for you to 3-star the brutal campaign, including this brimstone part, I just did it before hitting the record button. This dude that places that peril, right? He block revive. He did it to Terrell and he couldn't take him down. That's how tanky Terrell is right now, because normally when this dude just takes a turn, does that block revive, somebody dies and you can't 3-star it. So the best time for you to do brutal 3-star or try to do brutal 3-star is when you have 2 champions at level 60 who can do it. Even my KO solo can do it right now. Yes, he can do it. He can take those 2 hits from this boss and survive it. Now that's the easy part. I just wanted to save it and show you when I got the 3rd sacred shard obtained. So we have 3 right now. The last one, a lot of you will be wondering right now, which is the title of this video, is Nightmare. When is the right time to push for this last sacred shard? Why am I even preparing for this? Is because after this weekend that is coming up, next week is a 2x on sacred. Ancient shard was not that good to us in terms of the shards we pulled. We are hoping that these secrets we are saving will get us a game-changing legendary, not epic now. We are hoping it's a legendary. That's why I'm saving it for that event. So when is the best time for you to farm Nightmare? Number 1, if you need speed gear, 6-star speed gear, this is where you get it from. That's the best time for you to farm Nightmare. The general rule in the raid Discord, they usually say do not farm Nightmare, because you might end up wasting energy, and it takes a lot of energy to farm Nightmare. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Each stage costs 16 energy compared to what you spend in Brutal, which is 8 energy. So you don't have that type of luxury to be coming here farming it. Even if you're doing it with a 4-man team, right? Because you're trying to get up to it to the speed gear. That's a lot of investment for just speed boots. So a lot of people settle for the good old-fashioned speed boots that can be obtained from Brutal, just like I did on my account. I settled for that Brutal campaign speed boots. That's what I have on my apothecary. This one is fine. 6-star speed boots is fine. I mean 5-star speed boots is fine, because the amount of energy it requires to get it from the Nightmare is crazy expensive. It's expensive. So If you could just get it done, it's easily done. But you know that you have to come all the way here and begin to farm those boot stage all over and over again till it drops what you need. So again, when is the best time to farm Nightmare? Is when you have enough energy that it takes to clear all these ones, because they usually don't drop anything you need until you get to the one you actually want to farm, which is the speed boots, or you're looking for 6-star lifesteal gear for some dragon or what do you call it now, clan boss content. These are the two you want to farm. Then when can you really push all the way to this extent? I boasted about how my Terrell could survive 2 parallel hits right now. He can make it down here. I don't think he can make it down here. My Great Hall needs to be a little bit advanced, and I need to, I'd have masteries on them. I don't think that's enough. I just feel like the gear is not there yet. I need 6-star gear. I need to be farming at least Dragon 20. Get good stuff from Dragon 20 before I can come over here and farm this last particular stage, Brimstone's Pact of Nightmare, to get this final one. So I'll give this account 2 months to come back to it, because if you do it right now, it will be a waste of energy that we're supposed to be using to level up our champions, because that's the priority right now, taking champions to 60, not trying to get secret shards, which will give us new champions that we still need to take to 60. So that's this little advice or this tip I wanted to give to newer players who are coming in here with 4-man teams, pushing all the way, trying to beat these stages. It's not worth it. Back then, when the arena was very competitive, when it wasn't that easy, fine, I would say it's very recommended to come in here with your high cartoon, because high cartoon was the speed booster everybody is using, and just get that speed boost for your high cartoon or apothecary. That's all they need, that 6-star speed boost to make them go faster in the arena. But right now the arena is not competitive, so there is no real reason for you to head over there and begin to look for 6-star speed boosts unless you're just greedy. So the arena is easy for you to find easy teams like this to beat. So the Nightmare campaign, it's not something you should go into until you can beat Dragon 20. That's the short answer, I guess, to this video. There's something else I wanted to add, so before we end this video. Yes, today I'm uploading 2 because I couldn't put out the video in the morning, so I've uploaded 1 already, and this is the Noob to Pro update. So hope you guys enjoy it. There's one more thing, rares to keep. Yes, because I noticed that I've not mentioned in any of these videos, but I've been keeping some rares in my vault. I'm not talking about the fusion rares. Fusion rares are normal. You know that whenever a champion is needed for a fusion, all these rares, you need to keep them. I'm not talking about these ones, no. Check out my vault now. Let me see what I'm talking about. If I head over to my champion vault, you see me keeping champions that are not part of a fusion. This is one of them. This is another one. This is another one, and this is another one. These 4 champions are not part of a fusion. So why am I keeping them in the vault? Why do I have them here? It's because while they are not part of a fusion, they are part of my champions faction. Which champion? Let me head over right here and you see what I'm talking about. This champion, she is a high elves. This one, high elves. This one, undead hordes. This one, high elves. So I'm keeping 1 of each, so that when I finally have 2 of them, I will head over into Guardian Ring, Faction Guardians, High Elves, and put them as duplicate for my champions of the High Elves. This will give me 10% HP for one of them, 10% attack for the next duplicate, 7 resist and 7 accuracy for the 3rd duplicate, 10% defense, and finally plus 3 speed. The High Elves, I don't have any duplicates right now, but I'm doing it all because I want to boost. Who do I have of the High Elves? Apothecary is the High Elves. So all that 10% stuff that I'm talking about, defense and 3 speed, will all go towards my Apothecary. So all these champions that I'm currently keeping right now in the vault, Fencer, Magister, and Avenger, I could use them as food to level somebody to 4-star, yes, but I'm keeping them so that when I have the 2nd copy, I will make Apothecary's stats, his base stats, become boosted. So that's something I just thought I would mention. So anybody who is thinking of keeping rares, you should only keep the rares that are of a faction that you want. So I'm not keeping just any rare, just random rares. No, I'm keeping rares from a particular faction that I want. So I'll give you an instance again. This champion is of the Night Revenant, right? I'm not going to keep res just to boost him up, because I'm not going to boost him up in any way. So I'm not going to start keeping all res from Night Rev because I have Renegade. No. So it's not all champions that deserves to be boosted. Another champion that is an example is the Undead Hordes, Frozen Banshee. And you saw me keeping one Undead Hordes right there for her. Wretch. If I get a second copy of Wretch, I will use it to boost her base stats from that Faction Guardians. So that's a little tip for you guys. I think I have a dedicated video to this about not keeping res on one of my videos, where I talked about that it's not worth keeping them, right? But for this noob to pro series, for this beginner level, it is worth keeping them, especially the fact that Playroom has given us an extra reserve vault where we can keep those champions that we do not want to use as food, or we want to keep them as Faction Guardians. So head over to the reserve vault, they stay there. So I have the master vault for the ones that I use as fusion, and the reserve vault for the ones I need as faction duplicates. So are you guys keeping any res, and what faction res are you keeping? Another faction that I would like to keep is Dark Elves, but so far I've not been pulling any Dark Elf res. Or back then when I pulled them, I was so eager about getting 4 stars, 5 stars, that I use them as food. But right now, where I'm not that desperate about getting my 6 star, getting my next 5 star, I'm more looking towards when I get a rare, check if it's a faction I need him for, and then I keep it. All those stats boosts really help, because when you head over to your champion stats right now and you check the total stat, you see how much percentage is coming from your Faction Guardians. Right now, no bonus is coming in here, only masteries, and no bonus from empowerment either. So it will go a great deal. Right now, our Great Hall is helping us a little bit. So make sure you keep those faction res for Kale if it's your starter, Apothecary if you have the champion, and maybe Frozen Banshee if you also have that rare champion. Another one that I always recommend people keep res for the Faction Guardians is Cold Heart. She needs HP, she needs some defense, she needs extra speed. Faction Guardians for her will help a lot. So that's the first time I'm opening the Faction Guardians and showing you what it's all about on this Noob to Pro Season 2. And when we get these duplicates, I will show you how I lace them up and put them over here so we can benefit from those stuff. So that's the little piece of update I wanted to give to you guys. Noob to Pro is still farming Rector Drag to 6 star. I'll show you 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. Yesterday we were able to get one more. That's a 4 star right there waiting for. See, we are close. So I just need to farm 2 more 4 stars and Rector Drat will be 60. So today I had to post 2 other videos, so I couldn't really push this account to where it needs to be. I have some energy to use tonight and I'll make it happen. So tomorrow we'll have brand new content for the Noob to Pro in terms of progression that we've gone to. I'm waiting for the Void to open so I can get my missions pushing also. I'm pushing this, of course. So on Sunday we'll be able to progress missions again. That's all I have for this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully this new little tips I gave helps out some newer players who are thinking of pulling shards for this event, or whether they should save and when to save, or where you can even get your first 3 secret shards. Good night.